This Z, A.K.A. Noble, A.K.A. 50 Bar Assassin. You're checking into Manch on Fire. It's a perfect place to be.
That's what's up, y'all already know.
Hi, this is Shantae coming to you from Manch on Fire. Today we have with us our guest, Zeth. He's here to talk about his work in the entertainment industry and a little bit about his personal life. Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm happy to be here. It's Zeth, Z, A.K.A. Noble. And, yeah, I'm just happy to be here.
Good, good. You want to tell us a little bit about your personal life?
Yep. I grew up in Attleboro, Mass. It's like where I came up. Lived in Providence, Rhode Island a lot. Bounced around in Vermont. That's why the whole tone thing, the whole team, top of New England. I had a lot of different crews all over the place. So coming up, hustling, we start to progress. You know what I mean? I was always a hip hop kid, so as I start to progress, whether into the music and into crimes, just prison is destined. So do that. Now you start getting older, you start thinking about your actual life, man. So I got a couple kids, wife, 2 real jobs. I'm just working. But as much as I've tried to push away from that life, the entertainment thing is always still there. So I'm still striving to just make music, do comedy, and anything else that I can to entertain.
So what motivates you to excel in the entertainment industry?
Because one thing, like the real motivation, is I've always wanted to make music that the artists that I came up on and the real lyrical artists would appreciate and would enjoy. So as far as like hip hop, I always try to strive to be the most creative I can be and just try to go out of my way with songs and different collaboratives, different looks, and just trying to just really make it work. And I feel like I'm destined to do it. I've never made a song that I wasn't happy with. I've never created something that hasn't brought joy. So from that, it's just a huge motivation for me to keep going. I don't want to stop at any time. And even if it means I like work regular jobs and raise my kids, I still have to take that small amount of time to just make sure I'm putting out a CD or doing a show, doing a comedy or whatever.
So you grew up on the hip hop, but how long have you actually been entertaining?
I've probably been entertaining my whole life. I've always been the person like in the room, cracking the jokes, keeping it moving. Every time someone has an interaction with me, I just try to be a memorable person. Whether it's just my name or just how, like, clothing, everything. I just want to etch my name on this whole life. So I've probably been entertaining my whole life, but as far as like writing songs and being a hip-hop artist per se, I would say since probably 02, 03, and then the comedy thing is just new, so that's probably just been going on for a few months, probably 6 months now, but it's great. I've tried to entertain as much as I can. There's no better feeling than having people appreciate what I can create.
That's good to hear. So with the comedy, you started recently, you said about 7 months, but it's something that came natural, so you've been doing it most of your life, just not in a formal setting.
Yeah, exactly. I've never been up on stage actually doing the set, and I want to shout out Jay Grove. He does local comedy at a few different spots, but he's the one who's given me the opportunity to get on stage, and that's at Panucci's on Monday nights right in Concord. And it's just a good spot, a lot of good comedians, real good crowd, and that's put me in a position, like he put me in a position where I could actually showcase it and then take the time to think about my sets and really be more creative on that note also.
Okay. So when you get on the sets, you usually have a slotted amount of time or an allocated amount of time.
Yeah.
Does it ever spill over for any reason
Oh,
or
yeah.
anything like that?
Of course. The first time I went on, it was supposed to be a 5-minute set, anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, and the crowd reaction was just so crazy that they gave me the green light and let me go more. So now my sets average usually 10 minutes, and it's just the crowd reaction that evokes it. It's just a beautiful thing.
So you did touch upon one of the venues you perform at. Are there others, or is it just pretty much?
Well, I haven't really, as far as hip-hop shows, I haven't really done many. I've done a couple shows in Vermont, that's it. I haven't really gone out of my way to get booked. I've actually turned down a couple bookings just because of my life and job schedule and everything else. But as far as the comedy, it's just been new, fresh. Have opened doors to a couple different spots. I just haven't performed yet, but I'm excited to.
Well, that's good to hear as well. So, good to hear.
No Vaccine Volume 1. It's more than an actual mixtape. I'd like to say it's just a good collection of songs. I got 21 tracks on there. I got a lot of strong features with a lot of different artists. I have artists from Vermont. I have artists from Rhode Island. I also have a few New Hampshire artists on there. I've done songs with Third Degree. I have 3 tracks on there produced by D. Youngin, who's a Third Degree artist. I also have the 27 Project. It's my team from out of Vermont, the Hollow Man, Dr. Payne. They did most of the production and most of the mixing of the mixtape, so I want to send a big shout out to them. I had a real strong feature with Hollow Man. I also have my boy William Savant, Q, who's more of a rock artist, but he also does hip-hop beats and he raps. I have a real good song on them with him singing on it. He did the drum patterns, he plays the acoustic guitar, and he let me come in and bless the verse. So I got that track on there too. And real strong features. I got 2 songs with CDS. This one of my boys, Chuck, from out in Vermont, he's part of 27 Project. We got a real big club banger with also this dude Mos Def, who's also part of 27 Project. And we have a deep track on there with me and CDS, which are all good songs. I'm real happy with the mixtape. As much as I say it's not a cohesive mixtape because the song flow is a little crazy, just because there's so much diversity and so much different things to take from it, that it's not like an album per se, but it's a great collection of good songs, a lot of creativity.
So if our viewers want to look at some of your comedy, stand-up, or even listen to some of your music, how can they?
The best way to listen to the music would probably be the Reverb Nation page, and that's Z, A.K.A. Noble, at Reverb Nation. I also have the fan page on Facebook, Z, A.K.A. Noble /Facebook. And the best way to see the comedy or the music videos that I've created would be on YouTube, and that page name is Zeth, A.K.A. Whole mixtape. I'm giving out physical copies and free downloads, all for free. Just put the name out there and just to try to showcase some of the artists that I've worked with and my own skills and creativity.
That's good to hear. And later on in the show, we're going to actually show our audience what the cover of that actual CD or collaborative CD looks like, so that would be great as well.